Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on a server-side template injection lab in Portswigger's Web Security Academy. It is server-side template injection in a sandboxed environment. So we have FreeMarker template engine, which is a Java template engine. And there's a sandbox. We have to break out of this sandbox to read a file and then submit the file contents. And we have credentials. All right. So I'm a little nervous about this because, one, I'm not very good at Java. But let's check it out, and I'll do what I can. I may need to pause and do a bunch of chicanery. But anyway, please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I would appreciate it. We are going to get logged in here with these credentials. As soon as the site comes up, just as soon as it comes up. Come on, what are you doing? All right. Oh, finally. All right. My account. I'm going to log in with this and with this. I'm going to go home, view details. And this is where we're going to edit template. All right. Let's see. We've got a product object, so we know that. Let's try. It shouldn't work, but let's verify that this does not work. And then remember we have product, so we'll take a look at that. We can also do the same that we did before. So execute is not allowed in the template. All right, so we know that doesn't work. Do we want to, let's do the same. So we'll do boom, 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 blah, preview. I'm going to have proxy HTTP history. This, send to intruder, clear. I want it just on blah, add, and then go to payloads, simple list, add from list, server side, variable names. All right, let's check that. All right. I think I'm just going to let this run without any processing. While that does its thing, let's look at the product object. So if I go product, preview. So, all right, here. What I want is to be able to view all the properties and methods of that object. So I'm basically thinking, okay, how would I do this if it was Python? Now, how do I do those steps into Java? What I would do if it was Python is I would see, what methods and what properties does this object have? So let's pchrome. Let's do Java. First, let's search, see if this is actually something. FreeMarker product. Apache free marker manual. Values, types, template. Data model, we probably want this. Data model. Where's that other view? Types. It doesn't give me exactly what I want, but I don't see because marker Java templates. That's whoops. Don't look at that. Crap. I think that had the answer in the search result. How's lame? All right. So let's look Java get object properties. Get all properties in a Java object. So we can do get class, get declared fields. Dot. This, let's preview that. Evaluated to a sequence. How do we, can we do something Java convert sequence to string? We can try toString. So this. Why does this say is to call toString, but then it never calls toString? I don't understand that at all. Let's try this. toString. Preview. Evaluated to a sequence. So that didn't work. What if we did like this? Okay, so we got the name. That's a property one. Preview. Price. Stock. All right. So that's it. I didn't see anything interesting there. How about, so that was the properties. How about the methods? Get all Java list object methods. Sorry, list is thrown off. Let's say show. This is what I want. Get methods, it looks like. Get class dot, let's try, what does get class return? Oh, isn't that what we already did? The free marker problem. Okay. Let's try get on the instance methods. Null or missing. Did I? Get methods. Maybe it can't be on an instance, but needs to be on get class dot preview. So we got another sequence. Let's go through them one by one. Get stock. So remember that one. Get stock. In fact, let's just add that $sign product dot get class dot get. Oh, we can do get stock here, right? Or does it have to be? No, I think we can do that. Get stock to null or missing. What if we do it on the instance? Hey, that worked. 843. Okay. So get stock worked. Not that that helps. And because it get stock didn't help, I'm almost positive get price won't help. But I'll try it anyway. This is why I think this video is going to be a long one. And that is because I don't really know what I'm doing. Get name. I'm just trying to test out everything that we have access to and do it while looking up every command in Java I want to run. To see what it returns. Interrupted exception. Public final object.wait long int throws. That looks interesting. I mean, I don't think it's going to solve anything. What was it? Wait. I don't know. 1. Free market template error. Product wait. I wonder. Interesting. For expected a method or function, but this has evaluated. What does .get class? So it's this one, reflect, Java lang reflect method. That looks actually, I mean, again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but that looks interesting. So I'm going to delete the ones that weren't interesting. And let's keep going. We're at 4. So we still got that one. That seems like the same one. But this time, there's no long and int. This one just final native void long. Object.wait. I don't know why this is an equals. Hey, this is a toString. Just out of curiosity. Nope. Okay. So why didn't that work? Maybe I need it on the instance? No. I don't know. I don't know why this doesn't work. Okay. A hash code. If that's the hash code, that's probably end of the line, right? Nope. Final native, get class. I have no idea what that is. final name object notify. Notify all. Great. Again, don't know what it does. Null or missing. Okay. So now what? What do we do? Because I really don't know. We've got this reflect method, which I don't know what it does. All right, I'm gonna have to, let's start looking at the solution. I'm gonna try to do this piecemeal. How can I do that? Maybe if I scroll up enough. Yeah, there we go. Log, oops. If I arrow down, there we go. Log in and edit one of the product description templates known as product object. We did that. Load the Java doc for the object class. Find methods. Hey, we did, I think we did this. Object for the Java doc. How do you load the Java doc? Product object. Using the product object. Notice that you can execute object.getClass using the product object. So do they mean run this exactly, or do they mean replace object here with product? If they mean that, why didn't they put it? Why make it general? I don't understand this at all. Sorry. See what I'm saying? Like, why make it general when you're telling us specific? Null or missing. No. So it was definitely product dot get class, but we knew that we had gotten that far. Okay. Explore the documentation that grants access. Explore the document. Oh, so this Java doc for the object class. That's got to be Java doc object. And we want to be able to grant access to a class with a static method that lets us read a file. Class object. I think this is what it means. Clone creates an because whether some object equal finalize the runtime object hash code that is waiting on this. We saw these. Wait, and we saw these. These are the waits. Okay. I don't understand how we look at this documentation and see, oh, explore the documentation, find a sequence of method invocations. So let's go open up clone, open up equals, open up finalize, get class. Let's open up all of these. Why not? Oh, this was just object clone throws, creates and returns a copy of the object. I don't see how that will help us. Equals indicates. Can we set it equal to the file? And then maybe in an error? I don't see how that will help. I'll leave it open because of the current weight. In other words, as if it simply performs call to wait. I don't see how that would help. Get class. So what if we got the objects? What if we got free marker products object or class? And we get class. And what if we go through these, get methods? I'm gonna, how do I comment? Expected a string and sequence. How do I comment? I don't know. I'm gonna just do P and then end P. And I'll do the same for the other one just so that they're separated by a blank line. Okay. Oh, we already ran this one. And we got a sequence. So as soon as this comes back, we'll start going through these. 0. Preview. Or we can look up the documentation because now we've got a class. Class. Right? Now we've got a Java Lang class. Why didn't this? Oh, because preview doesn't. Whatever. Java Lang class. So here, Java Lang class. And let's close tabs to the right. Here's, ooh, look at all these. Ooh. Cast. Remember, we're looking for something that will read. Desired assertion status. Forename. Annotation. I wonder if, like, we need to go. So we've gone up the hierarchy to class. I wonder if we need to do something like this to go down to something that will read. I'm not good at this. So right here, get methods. What if we did get class dot get, what was it? Classes. So probably return a sequence. sequence. It's the final. So this did not work. Well, that sucks. So we've got. Let's try this. No. So maybe get classes was a bad idea. This is where we were. So the constructor would be important if it was JavaScript. I don't know if that matters here. Declared field. Get declared method returns a method object. Returns an array containing method objects reflected all. Maybe. Get declared methods. See, I'm going to have to, I'll run this. We'll explore this last thing, and then I'm going to look at the next step. I'm assuming this is a sequence. It is. Get name is not. Oh, this is probably just showing this stuff. Yeah, this is probably just get name. There's the one we just did. All right. Well, let's look at the next line. Get class, get protection domain. What the? Returns the protection domain of the class. So why didn't I know this? Well, because we would have to. So if we looked at protection domain, we'd have to dig way deep. Public protection domain. And then method summary, get permissions, get principals. It's going to be probably one of these two. Get source. Maybe. Can we, what's a URL? Can a URL be a file path? I don't see any examples. Protocol has, hey, right there. Dang. So, code source, protection domain, but we'd need to have a code source. And then once we did, we could run use URL with a file. String. I don't know. Let's look to your right. That's what it was. All right, this was a tough one. I would have not gotten that. That's interesting. And it's 50. This is all ASCII decimal. Let's see if I recognize any of the characters. I don't know. But okay. So I guess we'll do this as our payload. We'll read this in, split it in Python, decode it, and then submit that as a solution. This one's a little bit frustrating, disappointing, but sandboxed environment is what I'm going to call this. Vim sandboxed environment .py. Yeah. I am going to use the same one we did yesterday because it has basically everything we need. We just need to change a couple of things. One, we're not going to do these yet. Two, template is going to be this. And we need to, so we've got both singles and doubles here. We'll escape these doubles, I guess. I guess I can also make it so it's not so long. To do that, we'll do a double or a parentheses. We'll add an enter. We'll find a spot. We'll do it after get location. Ooh. Sorry, let's do that differently. Let's do it after to URI. Makes it a little bit more even, which is definitely something important. I'm just kidding. It's not important at all. Okay, that should work. Let's see what we get for that. Python sandboxed environment. Copy -d the URL. And what I'm hoping to get is that list of ASCII decimal characters. Boom. There we go. So we're going to split res equals dot split. No, we're not going to do it there. We're going to do it here. So actually, we can do this in another function. Def ASCII to, well, what is it? Ordinals, ords to ASCII res list equals res dot split on a space, and then for x we're gonna we'll just call this result because I'm terrible at this. For x in res list, we're gonna do char of int of x. Result plus equals that, and then we'll return result. log.info result equals words to ASCII with res f decoded results result. That looks, I don't know if it, I mean, it looks right? We got, so we can then just submit solution result. Check if it's solved. All right, let's do it. So I failed utterly on this one. Java is just, boom, we got the lab solved. Java is just not something I've done much work in. You know what we never did? We never checked this. I'm going to check it now just out of curiosity. Nothing. Waste of time. Okay. Yeah, so it's an interesting one. So it's sandboxed, but they provided an object that was dangerous because we could, in the object hierarchy, we could go up and then sideways and then down to get a string, convert that, or get the read a file, convert that, no, resolve, create a path, convert it to an URL so it became a file, and then get location, and then somewhere we open stream, read all bytes, join. Or no, we did get protection domain, which had a method, get source code, which had a method, get location, to URI, resolve, to URL, open, read all bytes, and then join that with a space. That returned these decimal ASCII representations. Using those, we were able to convert them to ASCII characters and then submit the solution. And we don't have our banner, so let's refresh this. Make sure we get that. Boom. That's it. So sorry about this one. I couldn't do it on my own. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.